Last 24-hour live stream, and today I am aiming to play the complete game of the original Tomb Raider. The aim is to play this within the 24 hours, and then whatever time I've got left I'll just be playing other Tomb Raider titles. I will be playing for 24 hours. The time is currently about 20 past 8, so I'll go on till 20 past 8 tomorrow morning. And I will, being human, have to take breaks to get some food, etc. I will probably do about an hour for dinner and about half hour for lunch, and obviously any bathroom breaks that I may need to take, so you'll have to excuse those. The Game Blast is being done for Special Effect, which is a charity who help disabled people gain access to gaming technology through adaptations of peripherals and through bespoke setups and things. They do home visits, they have a centre which people can come in and test out their equipment that they've got. They do some great things. I've got examples on my Game Blast page. If you head to the link at the bottom of my screen, bit.ly/GameBlast16, and you will go to my fundraising page where you can donate and you can see all the updates that I've put on there as well. I do welcome any donations, any shares. I'm currently trying to raise 150. But anything over that would be absolutely fantastic. So let's get going. I mean, I had to configure this to work with my controller. This is the PC version. I was going to play the PlayStation version if I couldn't get my controller configured, but I managed to, so we'll work with this. So let's start a new game. The great thing about the PC version compared to the PlayStation version is the saves. On the PC version I can save anywhere. On the other version I can. That classic opening scene. This was all redone in Tomb Raider Anniversary, where you had to actually take Lara up to the top. She didn't quite just have a rope and grapple just to climb up. She had to go up physically. Unfortunately, the quality of the FFV sequences isn't quite great, but still. And now my guide is dead. As you see, I'm wearing my ski-on t-shirt today. I was going to put on my Pierre outfit, but I didn't get around to shaving my face, and I think having the right beard and the moustache is key to wearing the costume. So let's get started with this. Oh, actually, I think I may need to hit a refresh after a video. There we go. Boom, boom. The unfortunate thing with this particular controller I'm using, which is I'm using my PlayStation 4 controller, um, is it kind of demands me to use the analog sticks, which I'm not so keen on doing. Oh, actually, I forgot something. As I feel this is best played, if you're using a controller, it's best played with the direction pad. But still, it works. It'll do. I may cock up a few times, but it's when I pick up the saves. Make sure I save often. One thing I find about the PC version, and I had a quick test of this yesterday when I was configuring the controller, was I could swear the enemies go down a little bit easier than they did on the PlayStation version. At least in this early section. And the reason I chose to play the PC version over the PlayStation version is because it looks a bit better. It runs a bit smoother, the graphics are a little bit sharper. Or a fair bit sharper. Plus also the save thing. Makes it much more appealing. I will say, oh, this is where I gotta go. I will say one thing. I've had a couple of issues with my PC the last couple of days for some reason, and programs have fallen over. So, just a fair warning: if anything like that happens, I will be back. I'll just have to restart the computer and carry on from where I left off, or wherever my last save would have been. But hopefully that doesn't happen, fingers crossed. Yeah, doggy, doggy, doggy. Oh, so this is another one of those areas with the a missing edge. Now, similar to some of the other games I've been playing, this was, of course, the birth of a franchise. We had a few this week which were all like first games within a new franchise, including things like Dead or Alive. Ooh. Where are you, bear? Let's go attract him. So you can shoot him from up here. Okay, he's down. Yeah, so this was obviously the first game in the franchise. Originally came out on Sega Saturn, which is what I was actually playing back when it came out. And I didn't have a PlayStation at the time, and then it later came out on PlayStation and PC. The PC version obviously being the superior port of it. However, back then I was not so comfortable with using keyboard controls, so my first time of trying to play it on the PC, which was not my own PC, it was someone else's, I really didn't get on with it, so the PlayStation version became the one for me. And then Tomb Raider 2 came out, PlayStation and PlayStation and PC only, and about that time was when I got my PlayStation. And then obviously I had to get Tomb Raider 3 onwards. Oops. Tomb Raider 2, I should have saved it. Tomb Raider 2 was one which I played last year for GameBlast, and the year before I played the Tomb Raider Crystal Trilogy. Played through Tomb Raider Anniversary, Tomb Raider Legend, and then Tomb Raider Underworld, the Crystal Trilogy. Tomb Raider 2 took me a fair bit of time. I kept cocking up, especially in the early hours of the morning, when I was getting a little bit more tired and forgetting solutions to places that I hadn't been for so long. The last time I played this version was, let me think, 3-4 years ago. So it's a little while, so you know, some of the solutions I may have forgotten, so you'll have to bear with me if I if I get a little bit sketchy, trying to remember where I had to go. And I'm not aiming to get all of the secrets. Probably could have just jumped up there, to be honest. Some of the secrets are definitely worth getting. These med packs are going to help me much later on. Some people play with the intention not to use any med packs at all. I'm not that fussed to do that. I just want to enjoy playing the game and not have to worry about restrictions and things. Just in case. Dun-dun-dun. I remember there being something down here. And we're done.